Imaginations can be revealed through artworks. There is this great and then wonderful gentleman we have right over here. He's an artist. He's so talented and then gifted. Let us see the beautiful and then wonderful works he has for us. All right, so senior, I beg I greet you. Then as I see your drawings there, they go on. Wow. So like how you do them? How you do them?
Yeah, so normally you need to we start you any painting that I start, it comes from an inspiration. Yeah, so there's nothing we do without an inspiration. It comes from a certain inspiration. Let's say, for instance, the environment, an incident we've seen or I have seen, or let's say something that has gone on, or something that is happening at a particular place or at a particular event. These petty stuffs sometimes motivate us to do a painting. So sometimes these things take you to the canvas and with the brushes to work.
Right. So with these wonderful paintings, or as you said earlier on, do you capture them with a phone or you keep them in memory?
It is. I normally keep them in memory. Like I said earlier on, there are things like the daily life. As I walk around, I go to work from the house to the lorry station to my workplace. I see a whole lot. I see a whole lot of things happening. I see the people going up and down at the lorry station. Others are stranded. Others are fighting to board their cars and all sorts of things. You know, the daily life, like the hustle and the struggle we have to go through the day before. Like we end our daily marks at work or before the day ends. You know, all these struggles and all these things, when I see them, they actually motivate me. They give me the ideas to paint on the particular things I want to capture.
So literally, are you trying to tell me that all your paintings or drawings, they all have meanings?
Yeah, they all have meanings.
They all have meanings.
Yeah, they all have meanings.
All right, so let's talk about this. What really pushes you to continue with this particular stuff? Don't you think that maybe in a way you are wasting your time, or do you think it's that beneficial to you?
Okay, first of all, I keep pushing, like I keep doing it because one, this is my calling. Now there's one thing each and every human being has to know. You need to know what your calling is. This is my calling and it's my field. I have to keep on pushing. You know, it is not always rosy, but you know, like the saying goes, there's always light at the end of every tunnel. So I have to be in course. One day, something really is going to come out of this for me. So that is why I don't give up. It is my calling. I need to stay in course. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm looking at your call. Now, did you enroll yourself in any institution to help you become an expert?
Can you ask?
Trying to say that, did you go to school based on this particular artworks?
Oh yes. I went to an art school.
An art school.
Yeah.
Okay, what school?
Okay, it was my senior high school, which is La Presbyterian Senior High School. Yeah, that is where actually that school is the best art school in the whole of Accra, and it's here. So that is the art school I attended. Yeah, so I would say, yeah, and that one too groomed me a lot. Okay. Yeah, I had to learn a lot. There's a lot I captured. Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. So, what are some of the special things you love when you are painting? All the special things you always loved, some of the things you inculcate yourself into whenever you paint.
Okay, so colors. Yeah, laying of colors and then combinations of colors. They are very important to me. Yeah, they are very important because painting has to do with colors, right? Yeah, so colors, I mostly emphasize majority on colors because I need to be mindful with the kind of colors I select or I lay down, and it has to attract the viewer. It has to speak to the viewer. You know, they say artworks are not only to match your curtains and your room walls, but they are to speak to you. So I am very particular about this thing, colors. I select my colors in order to like capture and then or capture the attention of my viewers. It should speak to them. They should get emotional when they see my works. They should feel touched when they see the work. So colors. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm talking about colors. Now let's assume that maybe there was a birthday party, going on in a particular place, and then you went across that side. So if you want to capture what is going on there and then come draw or come paint, how do you get the exact colors you captured from there?
Yeah. Like you said earlier, you said birthday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have to know which colors are happy colors. Happy colors. Yeah, yeah. We have happy, sad colors, and then
Take us
danger
through.
and everything.
What are some
So,
of the happy colors?
one, okay, I would say one of the happy colors. There are a couple of them. White is part. White is it can be happy, and then at the same time, what do you call it? Jubilation,
Okay.
celebration.
All
Yeah.
right.
So white is one of these colors, and then yellow. Yellow too is cool. We
Okay.
have a couple of colors.
Alright.
Yeah. And then we have light purple.
Light purple.
Yeah.
So
And
those are happy colors.
Yes.
So take us through some of them. Bad or like those
Emotional colors.
Yeah.
So emotional colors, I can use blue.
Blue.
Yeah, the first color to go for when it comes to emotional colors that are like signify sadness, grief, and all that. The first color is blue. Then you can combine. There are some other colors too that work in line or work hand in hand to complement it. So that is how I select and then add them to it. I can add a purple. In order to complement it, and then light blue, and then yellow in its shades. Yeah, so that's it.
That's nice. Okay, so then take us to some of the challenges you face in painting.
Yeah, this is really interesting. Anytime you see an artist painting, all you see is beauty. You see flair, you see perfection. But there's one thing that we never get artists talking about. Yeah, when you put down the word, or when you spell out the word painting, there is one word that can be separated in a whole from it, which is pain.
Pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of pain when it comes to painting, and artists know this. Every artist knows this. It's a whole lot of pain. To finish a painting, you have to go through the pain, trying to manipulate the colors to bring out the things on the painting that when the viewer sees it, it captures them, it gets them emotional, and it speaks to them in several ways. So yeah, that's the pain mostly. The pain you have to go through in order to execute. Yeah.
So talking about the pain, do you really get heartbroken anytime you try to get or probably capture or even paint something and you feel multiple times? Do you get heartbroken?
Sometimes, but like we say, we don't give up. We are the artists. So there are times that when you realize there's something particular, or there's a way you want your thing to go, you want the colors to act, or you want to manipulate everything to where it doesn't go, you have to give yourself a break. Sometimes you go for a couple of hours, a day or two. You have to leave the work, let the work be, allow it to rest. That's what we do. We incubate the work sometimes. So there are times that I leave the work, but after 2 days, I come back to the studio, and then I check, and I'm like, oh, okay, there's something I feel like I can do, like it's calling me to do it, or there's something like I am feeling that I have to do to this work. There's a touch this moment is pushing me to give to this work, and then it works when you go to the work and you touch it. Yeah, that particular thing you were looking for, that wasn't coming out at the moment for the work. It comes out after that 2 days or 3 days incubation. So
Alright, so trying to give us quick answers to these questions. How do you sell your artworks out?
Okay, when it comes to selling, yeah, we know it's not easy when it comes to us artists. Our life is always on the edge when it comes to selling, because the competition is really tough out there. Yeah, but I have a way, each artist have their own way of promoting their works, and then they have ways of getting their works out there. So, so social media, that's the very first tool. Yeah, so social media. Yeah, so the platforms, social media platform, that's the very place most of the times I get, yeah, my work sometimes to be sold. And then secondly, you have to look for opportunities from galleries, and then to collaborate with them and all that, and sometimes exhibitions. Yeah. So
All right. So among all these artworks, which of them is your favorite, and then why do you prefer that one?
okay, yeah, there's one painting I did. I have all my works. Majority of them are my favorites. When you ask me to point out, I can't because I love all of them. But then I have this one particular painting. I titled it African Savannah Sunset. Here,
So that's your favorite.
yeah, that's my favorite.
All right. So looking at this. So okay, looking at these ones here, are they the only artworks you have here, or you have different ones somewhere?
Yeah, I have a couple of them.
Okay, so then I'm looking at your own self. Do you see yourself to keep on going, or do you see yourself to reach a certain level? Where do you see yourself in these upcoming years?
All right. So I'm really, really positive because I keep pushing on, and I know there's somewhere I have to get to. My main goal is for, the world out there to see, my artworks, how I do my artworks, how I do it, and yeah, the main goal is for them to get touched, or for my work to speak to them. So when people see my work, that's the very first thing. It should touch them. They should feel something when they see it. When they see the colors, it should remind them of past memories and things. Yeah. So that's the main goal. And also, I know there's somewhere I have to get to with this. So I keep pushing on, and I'm not giving up. In a couple of years to come, I know I will be at the top.
So just in 10 seconds, tell the audience why they should patronize, why they should get your artworks, and then why do you think it's best for them? Just tell them. Just in 10 seconds.
Okay. All right. So I would say my works, I know they are touchy when you see them. I select colors that attract, colors that would make you feel something when you see them, like, and then the kind of ideas I put across. Yeah, the kind of ideas I put across, they are unique. Yeah, they are unique. So I want people to know about me, and they should know about the ideas I also have.
All right. So please give us your contact, and then where you do your artworks.
All right. So my location is East Legon, Bawalishin, and then my contact is 026 339 1693, and that's actually only for WhatsApp. I have another line which is for calls only. That's 053 028 7060.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Michael.
All right, so thank you so much for this wonderful privilege you've given us to, have more insight on your beautiful artworks. May God also bless you and then enrich it. All right, so guys, don't you think Michael is super talented? I know you'd like to share a thought or probably give any contributions towards his work. Do all to let us know in the comment section. This CD Abna once again. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and then share. Thank you so much. Bye bye.